Energy-efficient replacement windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen offer the elegance, strength, and stability of wood without the low-maintenance features of vinyl. We're talking about Fibrex here, and it is a superior product. We'll learn in just a second. Let's welcome back Chelsea Zerpola. So thank you so much again for coming.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So before we get into the benefits of your doors and windows themselves, talk about Fibrex and why that is superior to vinyl.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different reasons why we feel like Fibrex is not only superior, but it's a better fit for our Floridians, right? We have a very high salinity in the air, right? That's what you're seeing in these vinyl windows or windows that need replacement. They're getting pitted, they're fading, they have all of these inoperable ways that people are struggling to really make sure that their home stays warm when it's cold and cool when it's hot out. And so Fibrex is 2 times stronger than vinyl. We're not going to have to worry about the fading, the pitting, all the things that you have with the vinyl product.
Right, and what's really cool about that, because you're not going to get that degradation over time, you're going to be able to save a little bit on your energy bill even. So describe how that works.
Yeah, so when you're talking about a vinyl product, we can all kind of think back when we were kids. We took the vinyl records and we threw them in, and we'd wait all summer and see what happened.
If they melt or whatever.
Right, that's plastic, right? And so if you think about that in regard to vinyl, right, that's what's happening to many of these windows, is that cold air is escaping because the malleable, like it's becoming malleable, right?
So
As
it's not
the sun,
staying
it's not
sturdy.
sturdy, it's malleable, so that glass pack becomes so heavy that it starts to draw down the overall frame of the window, and then it pulls away from the side. So then now you have those little gaps that your great air conditioner is escaping.
Yeah, and we don't want that. And then also what's really cool too is the sun protection in a way too, because you know how sometimes if you have an area in your home that gets a ton of sun, you might have a slight fade on your rug or something, right? And this will also prevent that.
It will, because it has a technology that allows the good light to come in, but it really protects you from that harmful UV rays. And I think that's part of the technology, right? Being able to have not only advanced windows and doors, but a product that allows it to be 2 times stronger than vinyl to protect you even when you don't want to have to put up those shutters during the hurricane season. With our windows impact resistant glass, it really allows you to have the most expansive glass space, and you're not having to worry about that beautiful view being gone.
Right, and we've talked about this before, the durability tests that you do. I mean, tell everyone if they have not heard about this before. This is a big deal.
Yeah, now we're 30 years
That's
to really
crazy.
be able to test, and in the harshest climates, making sure that not only is the product going to protect our homeowners, but it's going to be functional. It's going to look beautiful and be just as if it was installed that day.
That is so cool. And when they did this test, they didn't just do it in one climate. They did it in a cold climate where there's snow. They did it in a climate like ours where, you know, we got the salinity and the heat and then the dry. Because I bet that can even, with the plastic vinyl around it, kind of start to, I've seen like cracks in the vinyl before.
And I think that's all from the pure fact that that's a product, especially for Florida, that's not going to, really line itself up against our hot, humid, very, very different climate than some of the others.
Right, and then it also just made me think about how sometimes with windows they kind of get stuck. Or like I had a family member who, like, when you would go to put the window down, it would like go sideways. It would go off, off the track.
And then you're scared because you're like, I'm never going to be able to lock it, close it, or it slams your finger. All of those things are so important in making sure you have fully functional windows and doors. But then also it's deterrent, right? It's burglar deterrent.
Oh, we love the sound of that. So you always have a deal for our viewers. How can they get their hands on that?
Go to bestwindowsflorida.com, mention that you saw us on First Coast Living, and we are excited to give you 20% off your entire project.
That's huge. Thank you so much for joining us again today. Great to see you as always.
You as well.
And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus.